Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, wealth simply seems to slip through your fingers? That even working hard, abundance seems like a distant privilege, reserved only for a few? The truth that few dare to say is that scarcity is not a reality. It's an illusion created by your own energetic and mental field. And here's what will change everything. You are already rich in the quantum field, but you haven't yet unlocked the key to manifesting it in your material life. Imagine for a moment that there is an infinite universe of possibilities around you, an invisible dimension where everything you desire already exists. Every thought, every emotion, and every belief you carry creates waves that resonate in this quantum field. When you feel fear or scarcity, you vibrate at the frequency of limitation, and that's why prosperity hasn't yet materialized. Now take a deep breath and realize something incredible. The same field that hides abundance from you can also release it immediately. Scientists and mystics agree. There is a point of co-creation where mind, energy, and intention meet. And the secret lies in learning to tune your mind to the frequency of prosperity, just as a musician adjusts their tuning to play the perfect note. If you're ready to leave behind the scarcity programming that limits you, to open the door to unlimited wealth, stay with me, because from now on I'm going to show you how to access the quantum mind of the millionaire, step by step, and how it works from the inside out. Awakening of consciousness. Every thought of doubt or fear you have is not just a thought, it's a vibration that sends signals to the universe. When you understand that everything is already available, the game changes completely. You stop fighting against life and start vibrating along with the flow of abundance. This is the crucial point. Prosperity is not just about money, cars, or houses. It's about energy, alignment, and frequency. When you connect with the energy of what you want, even before you have it in the physical world, you activate the quantum door that transforms thoughts into reality. In the next segment, we'll delve deeply into the quantum and spiritual explanation of prosperity, so you can understand how every cell in your body, every thought, and every emotion can be a magnet for wealth. To understand true prosperity, we need to look beyond the physical. The wealth you see in the material world is merely the final manifestation of a deeper, invisible, yet powerful energy, the quantum field of abundance. This field is like an infinite ocean of possibilities, and every person who walks this planet carries within them the ability to interact with it. Imagine that each of your thoughts is a small wave launched into this ocean. When you think of fear, lack, or limitation, these waves disperse, dissolve, or even repel opportunities that might be coming your way. On the other hand, each thought of confidence, gratitude, and prosperity creates resonant waves that amplify, attracting exactly what you desire. Quantum physics has already demonstrated that the observer influences reality. In other words, the universe is not something static. It responds to your consciousness. If you want wealth, the first step is to realize that money, business, and abundance already exist in the quantum field. It is your vibration that determines whether you can attract it into your life. Spiritually, this means that prosperity is not just about earning, accumulating, or possessing. Prosperity is a state of being. When you feel deserving, grateful, and joyful for what you have, you send powerful signals to the universe saying, "I am ready to receive more." This is the logic of quantum money. It flows to those who vibrate at the right frequency. Now you may be wondering, how do I access this frequency? The answer is simple, but it requires practice and awareness. Every negative emotion, doubt, fear, resentment, acts as an invisible resistance, blocking the flow of wealth. On the other hand, every elevated emotion, confidence, enthusiasm, love, works like a magnet that attracts what you desire. Visualize the mind of a millionaire. It doesn't just think about money. It understands that abundance is a reflection of expanded consciousness. Every action, every decision, every intention is calibrated to align with the flow of prosperity. They intuitively know that the material world responds to internal vibrations. This leads us to an essential understanding. Prosperity and spirituality are not separate. The universe does not distinguish between material and spiritual. For it, everything is energy, frequency, vibration. When you raise your energy to the field of abundance, you're not just asking for money. You're tuning into the frequency of unlimited creation, the same one that moves galaxies and creates worlds. That's why great quantum and spiritual masters affirm, the true millionaire is the one who first conquers inner wealth, clarity, focus, and faith in their own ability to create. When you understand that everything already exists in the quantum field, fear disappears. Opportunities begin to appear as signs, coincidences, doors that open almost magically. In the next section, we'll explore the block of reality, because even knowing all this, many people still feel trapped, unable to manifest wealth. We'll reveal how to reprogram the scarcity pattern that society, family, and even you yourself have programmed into your mind. Have you ever stopped to think about why, even knowing theories, visualizing goals, and desiring abundance, you still feel stuck, limited, or unable to consistently manifest wealth? The answer is not in the external world, it is within you. The vast majority of people live programmed for scarcity. From an early age, we are shaped by beliefs that teach us that money is hard to come by, that wealth is for the few, that success is luck or sacrifice. Each of these beliefs forms invisible but extremely powerful mental and energetic patterns that limit our ability to attract prosperity. In the quantum field, this is known as vibrational resistance. When your mind and emotions are aligned with fear, doubt, or guilt, you send signals to the universe that will repel opportunities for abundance, no matter how hard you work or strive. It's like trying to turn on a light while keeping your hand closed over the switch. You are technically close to the energy, but you still can't release it. The first step to reprogramming scarcity is to become aware of the patterns you carry. Ask yourself, what thoughts arise when I think about money? Fear, anxiety, the belief that it's never enough? Each negative thought is an energetic prison that keeps abundance out of your reach. The second step is to reprogram your mind through vibration. This is where practical and powerful tools of quantum prosperity come in. Immersive visualization. It's not enough to imagine money or material possessions. You must feel the emotion of wealth as if it has already happened, absorbing every detail, every feeling of security, freedom, and joy. This creates a magnetic vibration that the quantum field cannot ignore. Quantum affirmations. Words have energy. Affirmations that express confidence, worthiness, and abundance help create new neural pathways and align your emotional and mental body with the frequency of prosperity. Frequency gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful frequency that raises your vibration immediately. By genuinely focusing on everything you already have, you send the universe a clear signal. You are ready for more, and abundance always responds when it is recognized and celebrated. Alignment, meditation. Silencing the mind and feeling your connection to the quantum field helps dissolve old patterns of scarcity. Each time you enter this state, you literally rewrite your reality, replacing limitations with infinite possibilities. The third step is inspired action. Quantum manifestation doesn't just mean passively waiting. It means acting when your intuition vibrates in alignment with the flow of abundance, without fear or doubt. This action is not effort. It is conscious movement that accompanies your elevated frequency. When you apply these three steps, awareness, vibrational reprogramming, and aligned action, you begin to notice a profound change. Opportunities arise, the right people enter your life. Situations that once seemed impossible now become natural. The universe ceases to be an adversary and becomes a co-creator by your side. In the next block, we will take the final step, activating the quantum field and awakening inner wealth. You will learn to keep your mind, emotions, and energy in constant harmony with abundance, transforming wealth into a continuous flow, not just a rare event. We have reached the most transformative moment of this journey, activating the quantum field of prosperity and awakening the wealth that already exists within you. Up to this point, you have understood that scarcity is an illusion, that abundance already exists in the quantum field, and that your vibration determines what you manifest. Now it's time to experience this in practice, becoming a conscious magnet for prosperity. Imagine wealth not as an external object, but as an energy that flows freely through you. Every cell in your body vibrates, Every thought creates waves. Every emotion sends signals to the universe. When you tune into this frequency, life begins to conspire in your favor in surprising ways. What once seemed like coincidence now reveals itself as quantum synchronicity, a direct result of your elevated energy. The first step to activating your quantum field is mindfulness. Observe your thoughts and emotions as one observes waves in the ocean, without judging, just perceiving. Every thought of doubt or fear that arises can be transformed into an opportunity to raise your vibration. Awareness is the key that allows you to perceive patterns of scarcity before they manifest. The second step is to feel abundance now, even before it materializes. When you allow yourself to experience the feeling of wealth, the freedom, the security, the pleasure of creating, the joy of sharing, you send a powerful signal to the universe. You are ready to receive. This is the principle of quantum pre-experience, where you create in the invisible dimension what you want to see in the physical world. Next, we need to align mind, emotion, and action. The mind creates the vision, the emotion energizes the vibration, and the action manifests the results. Every decision made from a state of confidence and worthiness reinforces the quantum pattern of prosperity. Remember, it's not about effort or struggle, but about flowing with the energy you have activated internally. To strengthen this activation, practice 3 essential quantum habits daily. Attunement meditation. Set aside a few minutes each day to imagine that you already possess everything you desire. Feel the money, abundance, and prosperity as already present in your life. Let this energy expand throughout your entire body. Elevated gratitude. Give thanks not only for what you have, but for what is to come. Gratitude opens quantum doors because it recognizes that abundance is infinite and that you are worthy of receiving it. Inspired action. Whenever you feel an intuition or impulse to act, do so with confidence. Each inspired step is a bridge between the quantum world and the physical world, transforming possibilities into reality. As you maintain this practice, your quantum field strengthens. Your mind becomes naturally drawn to opportunities, and your life begins to reflect the abundance you already feel internally. You stop being a seeker and become a conscious co-creator of your financial and spiritual reality. The awakening of inner wealth is more than money. It is the realization that you are limitless, that your consciousness is the source of creation, and that the universe always responds to your frequency. When you live in this state, wealth, opportunities, and prosperity cease to be rare or difficult and become a natural extension of who you are. Remember, the quantum mind of a millionaire doesn't focus on the struggle, but on the vibration. It doesn't try to control, but aligns itself. It doesn't wait for the world, but awakens the energy of abundance within itself. Now the final question for you. Are you ready to tune your mind to the frequency of prosperity and let the quantum field work in your favor, transforming thoughts into real wealth and constant abundance? If the answer is yes, this is just the beginning of your quantum journey towards a life of unlimited wealth.